We talked about pumpkins and drought, right? So Alvarado, that's up just south of Dallas. They're just seeing some of the most extreme drought across Texas. The Hill Country is seeing that exceptional drought. Lots of fall fun activities across the Hill Country. We'll see impacts from those drought conditions that have pretty much been there since last fall or even longer than that. The pumpkin capital of the USA, that's at Floydada, Texas, which is just north of Lubbock. They're just abnormally dry. The Panhandle's got some decent rain, but that has also come with a lot of severe weather over the summer, especially the early part of the summer. But at least where the majority of our pumpkins are grown is looking fairly okay on the drought monitor. For us in South Texas, through the coastal bend specifically, Tropical Storm Harold has us staying out of the worst drought, but we could still use some more rain before we keep inching back up the drought monitor, right? That's going to come. But we've got to get the stationary front to slide a little bit further south to really get in on the substantial rainfall, because most of that rain you can see right now, it's north of the front. So areas north of this front are going to continue to see some rain throughout the day today. Cooler temperatures as well. Look at that, 68 in Fredericksburg, San Angelo. For us, we're currently at 76 degrees. The best chance for rain, as I mentioned, is going to be north of that front. We've got scattered storms across much of the Lone Star State today. Severe storms across far west Texas and into New Mexico, El Paso also included in that. For us, it's more of an isolated chance of rain, and so our rainfall coverage stays fairly isolated through Thursday. It goes up though Friday and Saturday, and then goes back down into Sunday, and here's why. We are going to be watching that stationary front. So today, most of that storm activity to our northeast, similar story into Thursday, depending on where that front sets up. So we may see some boundaries kind of left over for a few storms to develop on Thursday, mostly to our northeast. But what we are really going to see is as we head into Friday, that front stalling across much of the country, that's what's going to allow Lee to potentially head toward the northeast with some impacts to Maine possible and other areas along the coast across the northeast. But for us, what's going to happen is we're finally going to get a surge of northerly air as we head into Saturday and Sunday, which begins to push that front south, increasing our rain chances Saturday. Once the front is to our south, that decreases our rain chances. They move a little bit from Corpus Christi south toward Brownsville, and then rain starts to diminish as we head into Monday. As far as today goes, isolated storms mostly to the northeast, still hot and sunny, 97 degrees. That wind's out of the southwest, shifting southeast by this afternoon up to 17 miles per hour. Light and variable winds overnight, 78 degrees, mild and muggy. In your hour-by-hour forecast, it's still hot today. Don't get me wrong. We'll see highs in the mid to upper 90s, triple digits inland, and 108 for your heat index there at 4 p.m. And your 7-day forecast, once that front moves through, as I mentioned, Saturday, that's our best chance of rain, but we will see some spotty showers, especially for our northern counties today and tomorrow, increasing rain coverage Friday into Saturday. Cooler temperatures with that front moving through will be in the low 90s instead of the upper 90s over the weekend.